Hello, Internet. I guess you guys like these, so we're making more. It is 3:40 a.m. because I can't sleep. I just decided to do this instead. Let's get straight into this, shall we? Here's a bit of a popular one. Flash Sagittario. This is a fairly prominent midfake in the community, so I'll break it down for us. Which of these are a midfake, you say? Can you guys tell? No? That's okay. These are both midfakes, I'm pretty sure. Here is a real one. They don't make midfakes of good old Hasbro, so that will be your tell here. Push these guys off to the side. We'll start off, as always, from the tippy top. You can kind of see the color shading is a bit off with these. Of course, the Hasbro one is a bit different in that aspect, but I think you can kind of see the color differentiation here. This one's a bit stronger, this one's a bit lighter. I'll start with the bolt as always. Bolt, make sure to check for your code on your face bolt, usually inside there. If it's not clear, then it ain't real. Especially if you have a filled in other side as shown. I think you can kind of see on our guy over here. Somewhat. It's a bit hard to shine some light in there. I can't see it, but I do. Something's in there, for sure. Especially with this being the Sagittario bolt. Next up, here is the clear wheel. Sometimes these guys can be misprinted, fairly obvious. Like this one, for example. Kind of see the A3 right there, and that's diagonal. Usually that ain't usually the case, I'd say. This one is diagonally printed too. Usually it's printed on at a good angle. This one's the Hasbro one. I guess it's being a bit quirky like that. On to the main part, which would be our metal wheels. I'll let you take a look at the legit one first. As always, codes right there. And having codes on the second bar here is pretty crucial too. Once those line up, you are good to go on that end. For our midfakes, I think there was some semblance of an attempt to try to get them in there, but none on the top here at all. Take a look at our other one here too. No code, no code. Lovely midfakes. And lastly, we've got our tracks. I don't see the code for the 230. It should be on here somewhere. Usually, for these midfake guys, I know they like to try to screw with you with the A3 code on the bottom. But I don't think that is necessarily the case. Might be correct. Maybe these things are real, but the rest of the bay isn't. I think font's different too. We can check real quick. It's a bit off edge there. If we want to get closer to this, a bit off edge there. If we want to compare this to my worn down Hasbro Buddy-O, the code is actually very vertical instead of the slight print that we saw there. It's like a bit off. You see that? It's not like directly parallel. Actually, here, I'll hold up both of them for you guys. Knowing TT, I'd say they would try to just go for that verticalness of it. Yeah. 230 is a bit less obvious. Let me see if I can find anything for you guys. Usually if you look inside the stem of it, there is like a marking for it, but it's not very obvious on these guys. Oh, this guy's very disgusting too. It's got hair on it. But yeah, those would be for Flash. Flash is a quite prominent one, along with Death, Fusion Hades, etc. I'll do those tonight, probably. But those guys tend to come up more often for the mid-fakios. Oh, but that was helpful. For some of the other ones, I don't think I have much of any legit ones to compare them to, but there are the toes, of course. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and stay on the lookout for fakes, mid-fakes, or the real ones that you may desire.